in your system, you have the capability of creating variations of different documents. So we're going to go to our setup off the home ribbon. We're going to go search for our print documents. And then we're going to go create a variation of an invoice. Now, typically you can have variations of authorization pages and invoices. That's usually the two that most people are going to want to do. So when I click on the invoice, you'll notice here are all the variations of invoices that I already have in the system. Let's go to my standard invoice. And what we're going to do is we're going to do an edit. So this is how my typical invoice would look. You'll notice that on the labor, there is no rate per hour or how many hours. There's no part numbers. Now let's say I want a document that does display that. So I'm going to go down to the bottom left corner. I'm going to click on export. I'm going to save a copy of that template. I'm going to just put it on my desktop here. Hit save. Now I have a copy of that template. And we're going to close out of here. Now I'm going to go up to the top left and click on add. We're going to go down to the bottom left corner and we're going to load a copy of that template. So we'll go find the template, open, and now it'll load it. So now I want to make some changes to it. You know, the first thing you do want to do is change the name over here on the top left. Now, why is that? Because that way you'll be able to find it when you go print. So if I go in here, let's just say I'm going to make one that's called warranty. Now I'll be able to find it. Okay. Now, if I need to change the text for the email, I can certainly do that. So this is my default texting for the email. And you can change logos, title, information, layout, things like that. But primarily, I want to come in and change these lines. So I'm going to go to my advanced options. So let's say I do want to show hours and I do want to show rate. So let's go try it. I'm going to check the box and I want to show part number and maybe even manufacturer. So this is an override of my defaults that I have in my system. That's what I'm doing. Now when I click on OK, let's see how it looks. So now you'll see I have labor, hours, my rate per hour, my total, part numbers, manufacturer, and that'll be part description. So if you don't get it the first time, just go back and click edit again and just keep changing it around. Once you have it set, now you just simply hit OK. And you see now I have an invoice for warranties. So what'll happen is this. Once I print a copy or invoice something out, we'll go pull up an invoice here. Now when I go to print or print preview, see now I can select which variation of the invoice I want. So you can quite easily change these documents around depending on your situation and already have them sitting there ready to go.